Kings and Queens, The Scars of a Survivor, magazines with Aisha Latrice, Pain, Healing, Endurance. And we have a special guest today. Hi, Queen. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
It's good. It's good. I see you've been thumping since just being Briana Premier, honey. How you been?
I'm trying to do a little this, a little that, a little what God want me to do, and I'm following His lead.
Girl, you just straight up like I said. So we got have fun today. Talk about what been happening since just being Brianna, and the story that we're here to share with the world and to motivate and inspire. Okay.
Okay.
So the first question: can you share with the audience who you are and where you from?
Okay, so my name is Brianna. I am a serial entrepreneur. I was born in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, but my mom raised me in Southfield, Michigan.
Okay. So can you give us a little bit more background about South Michigan?
So, I left Rocky Mount, North Carolina when I was 5. I lived in Southfield, Michigan. I went to Southfield Lathrop. I went to Arts and Academy School, and my mom was a principal. So basically, I was just there for a little while up until I want to say 17. Then I moved back to Rocky Mount, North Carolina to be closer to my dad.
Okay. And so how's that relationship with your dad?
Amazing.
Is
I
significant.
couldn't ask for a better father.
I, I could feel like a daddy's girl here.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah. I would say both. I was both. Then my mom passed away, and now I'm just a daddy's girl. But yeah, most definitely both. I made sure I wanted to be up under my mom, and then I wanted to be with my dad. When we moved, my dad never stopped coming to see me. He was always there, whether it was lunch or graduations or pageants or whatever I had going on. My dad was always there, no matter what.
right, that's what we like to hear. We like to hear of both balance in each other word.
Yes.
Have that this to this day. But let's get going. So what interesting, unique story that you'd like to share with the audience today with the Scars of Survival magazine?
What story I would like to share?
Mm-hmm.
Um, So I've dealt with domestic violence twice in my life. And I'm just now learning who Brianna is. I'm in a journey of figuring out who I am. I'm in a journey of chasing my relationship after God and not chasing my relationship and validation from friends and situations and relationships. I feel like that's most important for me. Growing up, my mom always had me in church. My mama was also a pastor. I got into a relationship and that kind of strayed me away from God because that person didn't believe in God. So now that I'm getting my journey right back with God and I'm able to go to church and I'm able to just get in the word more and, as an adult, really get closer to God. I mean, that's what I feel like I've been missing in these past 6 years. The past 6 years have been horrible for me because I strayed away from God. But the moment I started turning back towards Him, December last year, I laid it all on the altar and I was like, God, I'm giving this to you. I fully surrender. And once I did that, I just let God work it because we in a spiritual warfare. It's nothing we can do in the flesh. I just feel like prayer and God is the only way that can heal anything, not no medication, not a prescription, not a therapist. Yes, therapy is good, but I feel like God is the only reason why I have my peace and I'm in my right mind today.
Girl, I feel you. I understand that we both came from the same background, and that's why I support you so hard. And it's not just because I love to interview you. Is
Mhm.
that what we have in common, and the world needs to listen to that story that you have.
Mhm.
We gonna get more
Yeah.
into that. So, where are the dreams and goals that you have now? Because I know as a business owner, you have to switch up your goals, and you have to,
Mhm.
some dreams you achieved. So, what
Yeah.
dreams do you have now, and goals that you're looking forward towards now?
Well, I'm looking forward to doing more fashion shows, walking the runway. I love modeling. I'm also coming out with a hairline as far as like hair products to wash your hair. Yes, honey, we love washing our hair. So I'm looking forward to my hair products line dropping very soon. And yeah, I don't know where God is taking me. I'm just using my 2 feet to follow the road that He wanted me to go
I,
down.
Hey, we say to hold fast, and that's what you doing at this moment.
Yes.
So, with that said, I want to ask you, how do you respond to setbacks?
I feel like setback is only for a major comeback. One. Two, setbacks are for you to learn. They are meant for you to have those setbacks so that you can fall, so that you can get back up again. We all supposed to go through lessons so that we can grow in life. If everything was just perfect,
Yeah, it's no such thing
okay.
as perfect.
If everything was just perfect, baby, okay, we wouldn't have no problems. We wouldn't have no situations. Everything would be great, but we don't live in a perfect world. So at the end of the day, I feel like setbacks are important when it comes to growth and success and blessings. Because in order for you to learn and for you to not reroute that same dead end road, you gotta fall sometimes so you can know, all right, this is the road I took last time. I'm not gonna take this same road.
I know that's right, girl. You just gave me a whole bunch of chill bumps interviewing you. So, what and who is your inspiration behind
Ooh,
this house
inspiration.
just being Briana?
I would still say my mom, even though she gone. I look up to her. A lot of my giving, a lot of my pouring into people came from her. I would see my mother pouring into children who were coming to school dirty. They couldn't afford clothes, or they wasn't taking baths at home. Their parents wasn't treating them right, and my mom would take them in the bathroom, call the social worker, buy them a new uniform, get them washed up, get their hair looking nice so nobody picking on them. So my mom was truly everybody's mom, not just my mom, but she was the students' mom. Everybody could go to her for help, anything they needed, advice, whatever it may be. My mother was amazing woman. So that's who I inspire and look up to.
And trust me, I know your mom is so proud and looking at you because you have overcome so much. But I'm not gonna get into it because I know the audience don't know you as well as I do. So we continue to ask these questions so the artists can get
Mhm.
to a different platform and ask yourself in your inner self. Okay?
Okay.
Can you explain how you encourage your community?
I encourage them. Um, a community of women, I would say. I wouldn't say men, but I definitely would say I encourage the community of women of recognizing red flags, knowing your worth, not settling for less, and falling more in love with yourself and seeking validation from within yourself. So many times we keep seeking validations from within these relationships and our children when our children grow up and leave, and these men come and go. So we can't keep seeking validation from people, money, and things when all we need is validation from ourselves.
Okay, yes, it do. With that being said, what's next for you? Can you give us a little tea? Because I know you can't give it all, but can you give us a little tea? What's next for you?
um,
No, I
I
want
am
to.
working. I am working on. Well, I just finished revamping the boutique, so I will be dropping fall clothing, and I don't want to tell too much, but I'm working on a new show, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
What heartfelt message would you give the Scars of Survivor magazine
We
from the
are
heart?
survivors, and we are not victims. We are a reason. We went through that for a reason. God took us through that for a reason. And now you just got to put your war clothes on and be ready to march when God said march.
All right, then. Do you enjoy being famous?
Huh?
Do you enjoy being famous?
No.
Why? You know,
I
I had to.
say that because I love to encourage and help people. I'm a helper. I'm a giver. I love to be someone that people can reach out to and get help from. But I hate that people expect you to be perfect. I hate that you can't make mistakes. I hate that they look up and idolize us as if we are not human, as if they hold us to a higher level of being God. I feel because we can't make mistakes. We can't get on the internet and dress some type of. We gotta dress there. But for me, I'm gonna be Briana. Period. That's what I've been telling my platform. Like, I'm not gonna go out here and buy what y'all want me to buy. I'm not living for the world. God said, "Do not love the world more than you love me." So for me, I am going to continue to please and provide and do what I need to do for God, not for the world. But I feel like for entertainment and content creators, I feel like people look up to them as if you can't make a mistake. You can't say nothing wrong. You can't look wrong. Your kids can't do nothing wrong. They gotta be perfect all the time. I don't like that. We are human. We poop and eat just like y'all. We are all human. We just at different levels in our life. And for me, I feel like fame is really just a high school popularity thing.
It
People
is.
look up to it and be like, "Oh my God, you're so, oh my," like about to faint. And no, baby, I'm human. You should never idolize anybody that bad. You need to be idolizing God, not human, not social media, not somebody's status on this earth. I don't care who you is, Beyonce, Jay-Z. I don't care who you is. Never idolize a human. They didn't make this world. God did. So I love inspiring people, but I hate the fact that I have to go through backlash because people want me to be perfect when we are all imperfect people. And I don't like that. They forget about their imperfections when they look at me. Like,
Yeah.
you look at me because I have a status of people knowing me and I have a status of making money. But baby, you can do the same thing. We all got the same 24 hours and we all the same people. If we all just came together and just supported each other instead of trying to be in competition with each other, we will make it a lot. I mean, look at all these other races. They join in together. It's nail salons on every block and it'll be their cousins. But when it
Yeah.
comes to us and our color, we gotta, oh no, don't go to Tasha. Oh no, I don't like the way she do that. Oh, it's always got to be a constant conflict of competition and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Everybody can do the same thing. It's room and enough money for everybody to make money. But this world is just so cruel and everybody want to be in competition and everybody feel like they better than each other. It's a sad world, but I hope one day we all look at each other like, hey, we all the same. I'm not beneath you. You're not beneath me. We just got different pockets. That's it.
That's it. That's all. And different credit scores.
Hmm.
They credit score.
Okay.
They could be just like us. So with that said, can you tell me a little? Well, can you tell the audience how you got started in this industry?
So I started out with talking about self-love and knowing your worth, and then I started doing pranks. The very first viral prank I did was putting icy hot in someone's underwear, and then the next viral moment was my son. I was singing to him, "This is why I love you," and I didn't expect it to go viral. And I was singing it to him because he was dark skinned. We was in a predominantly white area and he was being bullied for his skin. And so I was singing it to him. I didn't have no idea that my daughter was filming it. I didn't know she was filming it at all till after I was done crying. I'm in the front seat like, and she's like, "Here go your phone, mommy." I'm like, "You not film? Okay." But this could be an inspiring moment to some other kid maybe. So I posted it and then it went viral and that's where I'm at today.
All right, man. So what's the best vacation you ever took?
The best vacation would be Jamaica.
Not Jamaica.
Jamaica, the people are amazing. Um, the people are ready to always have fun. I don't never see a moment in time where they're boring or they don't want to have fun, or maybe they may have downtimes, but you don't see it in their energy. Like the energy is high vibrational. Like you are determined to have a good time in Jamaica. You're not gonna go to Jamaica and be like, "Oh my God, I'm so depressed." When I went to DR, I was so sad. I was like, "I'm so sad. I don't want to be here. This is what I know." When I go to Jamaica, bop, 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 they in there dancing. They ready to show you how to dance. It's so different. I absolutely love Jamaica. The
I
people,
love.
the food, everything.
And both of my best friends are Jamaica, so I understand and I know trust and believe me. So Peacock here.
Huh?
Have you been to the Jamaican club Peacock?
No, it's one here. Oh
Yeah,
man,
you go. So when did you first realize you were famous?
um, hmm. I still don't feel like I'm famous right now, to be
Seriously.
honest. People no, I swear, people come up to me, but because I just feel like Brianna and I'm real authentic to the world, that I feel like nobody else is authentic much as authentic as me. I
Okay.
feel like other content creators and other influencers are pleasing to the world. They want to go buy a Birkin bag. They want to flex a Range Rover. They want to go and get this Mercedes. And I'm just me, like me on this camera right now. hair like this. I ain't gotta put on makeup, full face. I'm just me. Like, I don't have to fake the funk. I just want to be me. So when people be like, oh, she dressed like that, her kids be wearing Church of the Place or Walmart, and they still gonna keep wearing Walmart, and that's why I'm gonna still have money in my bank account. I'm not gonna be no fool. Money come and go, and you can run through some money like water if you ain't careful. So I'm just all about budgeting, prioritizing, and making sure that I save for a rainy day.
Yes, yes. And with that being said, what's the best and the worst purchase you ever, whatever you ever made,
The worst purchase I ever made was buying my Mercedes.
and what's
And
the
that's
best?
because after I drove off the lot, I was like, oh my God, I could have got a regular car. Regular car, but my daddy kept saying, you need to get a Mercedes, you need to get a Mercedes. I love the way the Mercedes drive. And I'm like, okay, Dad, we ain't got a Mercedes. But that was the worst purchase I made. And the best purchase I made was investing into a skincare line for my daughters.
Okay, yes.
Well,
I
kids, too, because both boys and girls can use the skincare. So
okay. What language would you like to learn?
Jamaica.
What,
All of y'all, they're like bop, 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 too.
what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday. Okay, so now that I'm getting closer in my relationship with God, I'm now learning that I'm not supposed to celebrate certain holidays. So my favorite holiday used to be Christmas and Thanksgiving, but now I am getting closer with God. I'm like, okay, I can't celebrate holidays. So now I feel like me learning that is kind of teaching me that I don't have to celebrate a man-made holiday. Why can't I love on my family on every other day or every day?
Yes.
Why do I have to just celebrate and give gifts to my family on one day? You know, it was all man-made. So it's a holiday that was made for us to go out and spend money when we can actually do that. We can celebrate right now and go get them a gift. We don't have to wait till December to do it like everybody else traditionally is. But yeah, that used to be my favorite holiday. But now for me, I like more trips than gifts now because I want my kids to remember memories, not toys.
Okay. What is your favorite?
What's my favorite hobby?
Yes.
Going to the spa.
Okay. If I say I'm inspired by, what would you complete that sentence with?
I'm inspired by women unity.
Okay. What's your favorite all-time book?
Self love is the best love by the one and only.
Okay. What is your ideal date night?
My ideal date night would be going somewhere and it's being a quiet place in a quiet setting, somewhere where I can just sit eating and look at lights or the sunset and some fruit basket fed to me, some cupcakes or something, but just somewhere that's out of the norm, not going out to a restaurant or going to a movie theater, like just something simple. Me even sitting out on my deck and just having the sun getting ready, a sunset kind of picnic brunch feel. I feel like that's a dream for me.
What's that one food you cannot live without?
Crab legs.
Girl, I love crab legs. Are, are you a date? Are you a cat or dog lover?
Dog, but I get rid of them so quick because they don't stay little.
Proud for that now.
Get the ones that stay small. I'm like, dang, we can't have babies that stay small. Now we can't have dogs that stay small. So I just be like, all right, bye. See y'all later. Y'all gotta go.
What's the best thing to do in your hometown?
The best thing to do in my hometown, nothing.
What?
Ain't nothing to
Okay,
do in Rocky Mount.
where you currently reside at? How about that? We gonna tell you exactly where you live at, but you know.
I like Spade and Fawcett.
Okay. What's the one movie you could watch over and over again?
Um, Waiting to Exhale.
What waiting ahead is hell?
Because
Okay, last question. Who is that one person or that event has influenced your growth the most and how?
you said what event influenced my growth?
Yeah, what influencer or event inspires your growth and how? You could say an event in your life or somebody around you kind of influence you to
My kids influence me.
okay, and how?
Um, because I want them to see different. I don't like what's on social media right now. So me being positive and uplifting and encouraging and showing people that you can go viral just off being positive and not having to be connected to drama really means a lot to me because that shows my kids that they don't have to get on here and fake a fight to get into go viral. They don't have to get on here and fake an argument with their relationship partner to go viral. You can just really just spit knowledge and positivity and try to bring us together to go viral. You don't have to be what somebody else wants you to be. You don't have to follow the trends. You can truly just be yourself. And that's what I love about my um my supportive system. I don't like to call them fans. I love that I'm able to just be myself and help them in any way that I can through my story, through my journey, me still showing up, me just smiling on a day-to-day basis, me just getting up and they see me just still getting up and going. Sometimes just motivate them because those DMs of I almost killed myself, but I came across your video and I'm still here today because of you means a lot to me.
Yes. And that concludes our interview today with Scars of Survival
Yes.
Trees, Pain, Healing Stories. And what would you like to tell our artists before we go?
Stay true to yourself. Stay um focusing on you. Start dating yourself. Even if you're in a relationship, keep dating yourself, keep putting yourself first, and just continue to feed yourself little nuggets here and there and never give up on yourself. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, we always change. So always continue to get to know the new you because you will never be the same you at 18, at 12, at 15, at 16. So much things happen to us in life that we just continue to change and relationships change us, but don't change so much of you because of what somebody else wants from you.
Yes. So let our artists know where they can find Jasmine Brianna or how they could book you.
So you can find me on Facebook at MS Brianna. On Instagram, it is just being Brianna. And on TikTok and YouTube, it is just being Brianna.
Y'all heard it first with Scars of Survival with Aisha Latrice. Peace, love, and happiness.
But I wanted to run something by you, right?